Hello everyone and welcome. Tonight, the senior class has something very special to show you. For our final year in religion class, we were assigned a project. This project was to create a company whose goal was to connect to people from all different walks of life and show them God's love through a variety of different outlets. For the past 2 months, we have been working super hard to bring this project to a fulfilling close. And tonight, we are excited to show you our company, Love Like Oceans. I'm Jacob Rouse, and I am one of the 3 managers here at Love Like Oceans. Tonight, we are going to walk you through each branch of our company to show you all of our methods of outreach, as well as some opportunities for you, the audience, to get engaged at the end of this presentation. Thank you for coming up, and I hope you all enjoy. I'm now going to introduce Madison, who will introduce the media team.
Hi guys, I'm Madison Rowe, and I'm the manager of music and media, if they can please come up. Some of the goals of this group was making an original song and music video, as well as making a cover song and managing multiple social media accounts. This group was also was trusted in making and editing a documentary and podcast, and the first person I'd like to speak is Caitlin.
Hello, my name is Caitlin Wondrzek, and I was in charge of creating our Instagram page, along with AJ and Vincent helping create our TikTok and Facebook accounts. Our goal was to spread information about our company and how much God loves us. From daily memory verses to new merch drops, you could always find it on our social media outlets.
I would next like to call up Q, who was in charge of the editing process.
Hi, I'm Q Martinez, and I was head of editing. I edited alongside Xander the podcast, documentary, and music video, which altogether took about 15 hours to edit. I used programs such as DaVinci for the video, and then Ableton Live to do audio. We got clips from AJ, Vincent for the documentary. For the podcast, we got it from Jake, and for the music, we got it from our music team. And altogether, it took a long time, but we got it. We finished it.
Finally, I'd like to call up Xander, who was in charge of the original song.
Hello. As you guys know, music is a great form of worship, and more than just setting up a mood, it can also influence people in God's way. That's why during the spring break, Nicole, Mariana, and I gathered together for about 3 hours to record our first original song called Love Like an Ocean, which is also the theme song for our project. We also worked on a song called Waves of Mercy, which is a punk cover that you guys may have heard coming in. It gathers Waves of Mercy and Oceans and puts them together. Jacob and Van worked really hard for weeks to record the guitar, bass, drums, and the vocals for the song. The vocals include Van, Jacob, Vincent, myself, and Mariana. We also have done 2 more originals that you may have heard as well. They are called Shore and Your Love Is Gold. Both were written by me and Van, with a few vocals from Nicole. Stay now with the video that took us a week to get all the shots for, and around 5 hours of editing. Love Like an Ocean.
Summer calls with the sunrise, striking waves on the shoreline. Oh my God, it's been a long time. Tell me how to make it alright. California midnight, hid myself from the sunlight. I've been doing just fine, thinking further in time. Love like an ocean, waves all around me, giving my devotion, because he found me, because he found me. Love like an ocean, waves all around me, giving my devotion, because he found me. Sitting at the bottom of my feet, sky in found me.
Thank you, Music and Media. The next group I'd like to call up is the comic team. And we were in charge of taking a Bible story and verse and using it to make our own original story. For this group, we had Paul, who was in charge of making the story, Mariana, who's in charge of all of the character designs, Kate and Salam, who are in charge of all the backgrounds, and I assembled all of the pictures for the whole process to come together. After making the story, we had it translated into 8 different languages, some of those including Korean, Japanese, Zulu, Amharic, French, German, Spanish, and Japanese. And so I'm going to invite Paul to talk about the process.
All right. So, as you know, I was the lead writer for the comic, and it was my duty specifically to take themes from popular Bible stories, great controversy, Jesus walking on water, Cain and Abel, take themes from those stories and use them as a template for my own completely original story. Now, in order to create this story, creativity is a very important part. Now, in order to unlock that, I had to look for inspiration. You know, I would go through popular artworks like TV shows, movies, things that I thought were beautiful, and from there, I would pick those apart and what makes this story beautiful? Why are these characters interesting? What makes this story good? What makes this story bad? Why is this story not good? Take what I learned from that and then apply that as I went on with this story. Now, it's one thing to have an idea. It's another thing to turn it into a comic, a full 15-page comic. So in order to do that, I had to get my idea and go through panel by panel, page by page, scene by scene, and figure out what each character said, what was happening, what each character was feeling, and convey that to these brilliant artists in order to put that, what we have right here in front of you, through many hours, sitting at a desk, over 90 pages of text, and a lot of caffeine. I'm proud to present to you guys Song of the Skies.
Thank you, Paul. My last group was research, and one of the biggest help to the comic was the research group, who was in charge of taking what the groups needed to know and finding it for them. For example, if someone needed a Bible verse for a painting or some kind of merch, they would ask the research and they would come up with the verses. Now, Jake is going to come up and talk about how he was helpful for the comic.
I'm Jake Balkan. I'm part of the research division, and I helped Paul specifically on the comic, developing ideas and brainstorming how this world was formed and how certain characters worked together. And it took a lot of brainstorming. There was a lot of ideas that didn't go through, but I think the ideas that did go through were amazing. I think we have an amazing comic coming out of it. Thank you.
Finally, I'd like Ariana to come up and talk about research as a whole.
So Love Like Ocean's research team was comprised of Josh, Jake, Kavila, and myself. And having a research team for our company was necessary because we needed to make sure that every single product that came out of our company was based on real biblical principles. So how we operate is that all the different teams in Love Like Oceans tell us what they want researched. The things that we are asked to research can range from different individual Bible stories to bigger themes found throughout the entire Bible. and whatever research another team requested to be done, we would research it and return our findings to them. On the screen, there's an example of some specific research our team completed. One group requested research to be done on the Great Controversy, and so we researched and compiled Bible verses and Ellen White quotes that were about the Great Controversy, and then wrote bullet points about our most important findings and things we felt should be applied in the production of our company products. And that's what research at Love Like Oceans looks like.
Now Jake is going to come up and talk about the web.
Hi, I manage the web team, where we take all the products, the songs, the artwork, the research, the comics, etc., and put them all into a website programmed by our very own web team. I am going to invite Jose up and the rest of the web team to explain a little bit more about the website.
Hello, I am Jose. I'm the lead developer for the Love Like Oceans web design team. Alongside myself, there's Kiara, Salam, Manny, and Haley. Our work can be found on the business cards if you go and look at them. We have learned how to code in HTML and have added pages for every key section of the Love Like Oceans company, from admins and personnel to our products and our social media. This website was months in development, and through many sleepless nights and a lot of hard work, we all did some part for the website, creating the structure, designing it, interacting with other teams to better improve our vision, or getting photos from all the teams. We have all done our part to improve the website and our vision.
Thank you so much, web team. Now I'm going to bring up Maddie to show us a little bit about our fabrication team.
Hi everyone, my name is Maddie Evans. I am the manager of the fabrication and art departments. And before we start, I'd like to invite up the rest of the fabrication and art team to come stand up here. Our fabrication team is in charge of basically all of the stuff that you see displayed up here. That includes our t-shirts, tote bags. Up on this table we have mugs, stickers, temporary tattoos, pens, bookmarks, and a whole bunch of other stuff that is really cool. Our fabrication team is in charge of all these projects, and they work closely with our art team. The art department designed our logo, as well as other graphics that are then given to fabrication to be designed and put on our merch. The hibiscus flower logo that you can see has a memory verse on it from Psalm 103 around it, which reminds us that God's love is everlasting and flourishes like flowers in the fields. For our first project from fabrication, I'd like to invite up Janelle. And before we do that, have a few photos of our different merchandise and our amazing model Vincent. And also Jake and Van. And here's Janelle to talk about story cubes.
Another product that we sell is story cubes. We'll play a video up on the screen to show you how they work up close. Hi everyone, my name is Janelle Kidwell and I am part of the fabrication team. The objective of our team is to not only create products that advertise for our company, but also represent our company's motto, which is Love Like Oceans. We make products such as tote bags, mugs, pens, and story cubes. Let me show you a bit more about them. There are 3 different story cubes. The first is Peter walking on water. The second is Jonah and the whale. The third story cube is the one I'll walk through with you guys, which is the story of salvation. As we all know, God creates the earth, the universe, everything in it. Then comes the fall of man and sin enters the world. Jesus comes down, he's born, and he lives a life on this earth. Then he dies on the cross. dead, and he extends a hand out to us. And finally, here comes the second coming, and God embraces us with open arms.
From this story cube, we can gain very valuable lessons. There's a verse in the Bible that says, "While we were still sinners, Christ died for us." It just shows how God's love is like oceans. To be able to come down to this earth and become a sacrifice for us, it's so overflowing, it's so powerful to be able to do that. But in the end, he does it for us. So you can also find very valuable lessons from the story of Jonah and the story of Peter walking on water. You can check those out. Thank you for your time. I'll hand it back to you, Maddie.
A big thank you to Janelle for leading our story cubes. Another really cool product that we have that has taken a lot of work is our board game. The game our company created is based off of Jesus' life while he was here on earth. Throughout his journey, he was faced with many hardships, rejections, as well as accomplishing amazing things in his ministries. The stories in the Bible that reflect this are represented in our game, as each player rotates and climbs up to the finish based on the number they spin and whatever squares they land on. Players will continue to move upwards towards the finish unless they land on a square with water and broken boards, which symbolizes a loss that will take the player back squares. This game has an opportunity for a few of you to get involved. I'm going to ask Angel to grab our board game right here, and if I could have 4 volunteers to come up and play it for a few minutes. Rico and Noah, can I have 2 more? Chloe and Charlotte. I'm going to hand it off to Angel to play the game with you guys for a minute.
So what you want to do is put it right here at the start. Yeah, all of you guys put it at the start. Once it starts the game. So you move 7 times. So which color were you? So you move to square 7. Would you like to do that first? So now who wants to go second? Yeah. Oh no, skip a turn. It says skip a turn. You didn't move anything, so you're good. Who wants to go third? So yours was spin again. Well, it's broken now. Oh no, Chloe fixed it. Chloe fixed it. She's good at fixing things. So, it says back to, well, you didn't move none, so I'm going now. Wow. Whoa. Well, since you're supposed to go like 1, 2, 3. It says you hit here, you go right here. So, to go up, technically it's based on shoots and ladders. So, what this is, the boat going up, so it's like, the boat's going up represent that Jesus was like heard and they accepted him at the feeding the hungry, right? So you advance. So if you were to hit a spot like something going down, was one going down? No. This one. It's disobey Mosaic law. So broken ships representing going down, so you go down here. That's basically the gist of the game until you get to the final destination. So yeah.
people that volunteered. I have stickers for you guys if you want to come up and get them. Oh, there's stickers and a temporary tattoo. All right, thank you guys. To talk about the next project for fabrication, please welcome Raphael.
Hello everyone, my name is Raphael, and I was a part of fabrication, and I was assigned to build the tabernacle. This project was challenging and required careful planning and understanding of the historical and biblical context. To construct it, we used cloth, wooden dowels, rope, sand, clay, and paint, and a lot of hot glue. And to scale it, we converted biblical measurements to centimeters for accuracy. Our model includes key features like the outer court, the holy place, and the most holy place. And it comes with everything that was inside, like the Ark of the Covenant, the priests, just everything. After the presentation, you'll have the chance to see it up close, and we hope this model serves as an educational tool and inspires a deeper appreciation of the tabernacle's historical and religious significance.
Our last presentation from fabrication tonight is about our art, which is seen over here. And to talk about that, I'm going to invite up one of our artists, Karen Ross.
Hey guys, my name is Karen, like Maddie said, and I actually had a lot of fun working with fabrications for Love Like Oceans. And I did a lot of different designs, like the ones that you see on the tote bags and the t-shirts. But I think that the biggest project that we took on was definitely the paintings. And what we did was pick 8 stories from the Bible that we thought best demonstrated the theme that good conquers evil in the Bible. And we have our 8 pictures up here, and we divided it between me, Yadam, and Rafina, who did phenomenal. I hope you guys look at them later. And early on, when we were trying to plan our paintings, we decided that Peter walking on water would be a story that fit both the themes that we were looking for and the theme of our company, Love Like Oceans. We particularly wanted to focus on the scene where Peter reaches for Jesus before he sinks into the water completely. The scene shows that faith in Jesus will overcome all of our fears and trials. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for listening to our presentation tonight, and I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone on fabrication worked really hard for all of this stuff you see here. All of our artists did an amazing job, as well as our people in fabrication. And I'm going to hand it off to Jacob to wrap things up for us.
That's basically it for us, guys. You guys are going to have time to come up and look at our